by the way, thanks for the hype train that was a bit ago. The meat train. Go to the main here. Go to my scenes. Go over here. Doki Doki Literature Club. I heard that, yeah, Bo. I heard that. That is actually the ultimate silver lining too, and a huge. I would be lying if I said it wasn't a huge influence. Is that Doom Eternal is coming out next Friday too, and that wasn't like a big sway when things were fine, but now that things are a little bit like shaky, I'm also like, well, I could go and have fun, but also kind of risk health, especially with Trav being on the mend. Or we could both stay home and play Doom Eternal, you know? Like, yeah, if Trav hadn't had a respiratory illness recently, that's the biggest thing, and he's like way more scared of it than I am. Which is... Hey, Toby, thanks for gifting a sub to Corvid19. Great, fantastic. Hey, Corvid19.
Welcome to the church.
King Nesta, thanks for gifting a sub to Runkle Place as well. Okay, the game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit that website. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. This is my stream. It's real weird and shit. Yeah. I'm highly disturbed. What a cheerful song. In no way do I feel like I'm about to get baited into something much more nefarious. Okay, full disclosure. I know nothing about this. I've seen Adam play maybe 5 minutes, and this was probably in 2016, maybe 2017. And it was like a part that I couldn't tell you what I remember like him hearing this music and like an anime girl like and his face was just like ugh. That is all I remember of this experience. I know nothing else about this game. Yeah, no spoilers. No spoilers. All right. And also as a reminder, it is March Madness. We are doing a month-long subathon here. I'm excited for the new garbage tomorrow. It's a good one. We have met these goals, and we are well on our way to getting over with Bennett Foddy completed. We're at 120, so 30 more brand new sub points, or 30 more sub points, and we're there, essentially. All right. So, settings. That's fine. New game. Please enter your name. Skinned teen. Uh-oh. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attentions she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you've never seen yourself making today. You'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Is this a question? I'm Ron Burgundy. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha ha! Wait. I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because... Oh, that's me. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Whoa! That's a big old bomb. Artificial. I have a question for you. Is there a game in specific you would like me to play? I'm gonna put it on Saturday if we can fit it in. Hey, thank you for the 25 gift subs to Noog, Hatterack, Kid AWOL, Rockin' Santa, Shriveled Crumb, Tequila Shot, Chaotic Yo, Tuscaloosa, Extreme Tribe, Blackbriar, El Greco 33, Mix Me Up Another, Jennifer, great name, Knight, ABK, Keep Cooking, 1289 Dude, Revenant, Blitz 848, Panic Control, Cephalofron, hey, that's my good friend Kat, Incinderberries, Celtic Wolf 25, KRZ Days, Trapped Traveler, Sort XX, and BLS Lee. Welcome to the church.
Welcome to the Church of Skinned Teen.
You want to see this game? That's good news, because I'm playing this game. Fantastic. Thank you so very much. We're like 4 away from getting over with Bennett Foddy. I appreciate that. And we just got to meet summons. I'll get that to you soon. Okay. You say that you were thinking about ignoring me. I was. That's mean, Skin Teen. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think that we're a couple or something. Why would... Okay. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to.
This earlier.
Oh, you don't know me very well, Sayori. Diggity Dex, thanks for 7 months. Meant to do this earlier. Welcome back.
So meaty.
Hey, Artificial, thank you again so very much. Okay. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. You want to ask if I have the voice changer set up?
What do you think, Sakamoto? It's your boy Ice-T here to tell you about the wonderful voice changer. I'm gonna hand it over to my good friend Doyle. Doyle's also here and he wants to tell you, of course we've got the voice changer set up and ready to go. Hey Echo, are you ready to get the voice changer going?
Absolutely!
It's there, I got it. It's there. I did it. KRZ Days, thanks for gifting us up to Flamebrand. Flamebrand, welcome back. Ah! Listen. She knows why. All right. We have crossed the street together. We are making our way to school. That sounds less like Ice-T and more like Tracy Morgan. Tracy Morgan's like the midpoint between Ice-T and Bismarcky. You gotta have a little more dish in there. But it's not bad. That's not a bad assessment. Okay, as we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Skin Teen, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club. I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. That was me.
Then I said, who wants to get pregnant?
Should I say that in the...
Tracy Morgan voice. Who wants to get pregnant?
I don't know if that works. Okay. I haven't been looking at clubs. Sorry. I just haven't. That's not true.
Paying in advance for this God Do content.
Hey, DavCloud, thank you. Welcome back. 2 months of support. Welcome back. I gotta double check now. My God. I will take care of this. I will take care of this myself. Take your time, Twitch. There we go. There we go. Knight's Tempest. Welcome.
Welcome to the Church of Skinned Tea.
Have the last $5 in my PayPal account and be a part of the Church of Skin Teen. And we've made it to 1150, so I now owe you guys getting over it with Bennett Foddy. That's happening. 50 more and we'll get Barbie Horse Adventures in there. Yikes. Okay. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What does that mean? What is that? Are you gonna call me a NEET and then go oof? Because I can't. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. It's a basement dweller? Oh, dude, I should make an emote of that. Not in education, employment, or training. A NEET. Oh. Today I learned. Today I learned. Had no idea. I do need a teen NEET emote now, though. Like, if I could just get Maureen to draw me in a really unflattering way, like I'll in the description I'll put like must look unshowered and smelly. Okay. Don't make me keep worrying about you. All right, all right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the Anime Club. Great. Hello! Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm not the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought that you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? Whenever there's an ellipsis, could you say ellipsis in Adam's voice for old time? Ellipsis? What? Can I just go, what? Well, you could come to my club. Sayori, ellipsis. What? Yeah? Ellipsis. Is that what he does? Ellipsis. There's no way I'm going to your club. There's just no way. Meanie. This fucking... I love this posture. What? Okay, I have to... That's gonna be an emote. I don't know what. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought that it would be fun to help someone start a new club, or to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. Is this Baka? Is that what this is? This is... I get vexed out of this. Like, this is how I look at the Discord 99% of the time before I leave the room. Just... maybe a little angrier looking. Just... That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much? Shit. Well, ellipsis. I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member. ... And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. ... Don't make promises that you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned this all out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. ... I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Any of you in chat would have done it too. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school that I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Oh no. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? What? Seriously? I'm a boy? I checked down there. The math checks out. Okay. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Skin Teen. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. ... All words escape me in this situation. This club... ... is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry.
Oh, yeah!
Natsuki. Jelly!
Best dating sim ever.
Communist Gnome, thanks for 13 months at Tier 2. Welcome back. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one that I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think that she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says Sayori says that quietly into my ear. Oh. Wait. Let's pretend that we're whispering here. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Okay, she whispered that quietly into my ear, and then she turns back towards the other girls. this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest girl in the club. I bet everybody loves Yuri, don't they? Don't say things like that. Yuri, who apparently appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Monica? Oh. This is the one everybody loves. This is the one the normies love. Okay. That's... Wait.
That's right. It's great to see you again, Skin Teen.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come, sit down, Skin Teen. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. Why would I sit next to you? I'll get the cupcakes. I feel like this girl should actually have...
This voice. Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I got a little too excited. How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Whoa! Natsuki lifts off the foil from the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh my god, show me. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, then I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks... Wait. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full. Sayori talks with her mouth full and already has managed to get the icing all over her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. She fucking said she made it herself. So why don't you just, like, take her fucking word for it? You know, she does kind of look like a liar, so I don't know. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said,
Well, maybe. But not for you, you know? You, dummy.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not,
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid to answer this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so,
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home. Okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica. I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica really is a great leader. Yuri nods in agreement. Well, then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why we're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining, or, you know. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Skin Teen, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess. I wonder if we
We can go in this direction. Oh my god. Not much of a reader, I guess.
That's even better. That can change. I mean, what am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingertip.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books and not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped to something that I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind at the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! Give that back!
Fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I mean, I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No,
Natsuki averts her eyes.
you wouldn't, like them.
Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have any writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it would be great to get us all a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Skin Team?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem.
Eh? What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. Boobies! I never said that I was gonna join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made a decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lost my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But
I'm sorry. I thought...
Skin Tan, you all I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay. I've decided. I will begrudgingly join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey.
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed.
Then that makes it official! Welcome to the Literature Club!
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone! I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment! Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share!
Monica looks over at me once more.
Skin Teen, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Skin Teen, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart to the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. All right. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Great. It's time to write a poem, guys. Pick words that you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. All right. Fear. Milk. Dream. Puppy. Whirlwind. Death.
Hey, Leslie, shut your fucking mouth!
Hopeless. Graveyard. Effulgent. Email. This is gonna be a great poem. Uncontrollable. Heaven sent. Sucker love is heaven sent you. Whatever. You pucker up our passion spent. My heart's a tart, your body's red. To dark. Fester. Unending. Skirt. Inferno. Kiss. Doki Doki. suicide.
Hi again, Skin Team. Glad to see you in the reality.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least kept my word. I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Skin Teen. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me that you didn't even want to join any of the clubs this year. And last year, too. Ugh. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Skin Teen always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy that it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? Like really good friends. Ugh. I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Skin Teen can become good friends too.
37 fucking months. Everything sucks, but at least I still pay you and Jeff Bezos $1 every month. If I didn't have emotes and the respect of my fellow chatters or some shit.
Schmagegi, thanks so much for 37 months and giving Jeff Bezos some of your money. I'm gonna have Maureen do some new emotes for me soon. Like, I'm ready. I'm finally ready for it. All right. So clearly I've chosen what the children call a waifu. Well, we'll see here. Sayori. Dot. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation that she just put me into. Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori.
Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
Well, what is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that it means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So, I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
This is, How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. What'd she get me? Did she get me a true crime book? I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I'd feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes met for a split second. ... But that only makes her hide her face deeper into her book. What's up, Wes? Sorry... ... I was just spacing out. Ellipsis. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book you gave me, right?
Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Clearly she bought one for us, you fucking idiot.
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean... I just happened to buy 2 of them.
I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's it about anyway?
Well...
Wait. I wanted to... So I was thinking about a thinking voice for when I'm thinking. I'm thinking. There we go. Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. I don't think I like that. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Alright. I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister, but as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She, gets targeted by these people who, escaped from a human experiment prison, and, while her life is, in danger, she, desperately needs to, choose who to trust. No matter what she, does, she, ends up destroying, most of her relationships, and, her life starts to, fall apart.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Skin Teen?
No, it's not that. It's not that. Wait. What is going on here? Some friends in the industry are saying E3 will officially announce that it's canceled or postponed. Oh, shit. Yeah, I was talking at the beginning of the stream about, so next week, Trav and I were supposed to be going to see Devin Townsend, and then the next day we were going to go to a comic book convention in Kansas City. But we're not sure that we want to go anymore because of just the situation, you know? And so, the silver lining is I'm going to be here for Doom if that's the case, but, yikes. Anyway. The Crayola virus, yeah. So it's not the subject matter. I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry about that.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. No, he didn't. No, he fucking didn't.
Here's a dumb dad joke. To the man in the wheelchair that stole my camouflage jacket. You can hide, but you can't run.
Venom Dark Killer, thanks for the 100 bits. Thank you again, Schmagegi, for 37 months. I think E3 without the coronavirus, it was on shaky legs anyways. But yeah, I think calling it would be the right decision because and I said this the other day, like imagine being the person who put, or the committee who put together an event like that. And what the fuck? There's a new pop-up on the dashboard that says cooldown complete. Hype train is ready to leave the station. I want to file a complaint about that. That was lame. Okay, so yeah, imagine being like a committee that puts together like a con or something like that, and your event becomes ground zero for like a massive outbreak of coronavirus. You wouldn't want that. You want public safety. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Okay, so here we go. Yuri's into horror, and we like that about her. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. I think that's what they were trying to do, Wes, because that's my complaint with TwitchCon, is it needs to figure out what it is. They try to cater so much to the up-and-comer, or they especially did at the beginning, and they've started to focus a little bit more on other experiences, but anyway, so
It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because, you know, like, they have their, like, own goals or, like, their own philosophy that they, like, believe in, then, like, suddenly when you, like, thought you related to, like,
A wave is celebrating her 1 year with an anime game, Tilda.
the protagonist, like, they're, like, made out to be the naive one for, like, letting their one-sided morals interfere with, like, the villain's plans. Hey, Alcina, thanks for the 1 year of subscribing to the channel. I appreciate it. Welcome back. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
hey, don't apologize. Don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I, like, let things like books and, like, writing fill my, like, thoughts, I, like, kind of forget to, like, pay attention to, like, other people. So, like, I'm sorry if I, like, end up saying something, like, strange. And, like, please stop me if, like, I start to, like, talk too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. It just means that you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all.
Well, like, that's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading this right now, huh?
You don't have to.
Well, what are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. ... Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. All right, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
That's, I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something that I'm not used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and I start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just...
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here. This should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then I hold my book more between the two of the desks.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. It's genius. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Eh?
To turn the page?
Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. ... I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me a little bit of you.
You think so? How does she? How?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like, she's afraid that she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see.
Yuri remains silent for a moment.
But Skin Teen, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's like so embarrassing that you like think that.
Wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry. I really didn't know that you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. ... I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute.
What are you saying all of a sudden?
Okay, everyone. I think it's about time that we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought.
Is that all right, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this.
It's not, it's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. All right. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer that I only read it with you?
I guess I don't have, like, too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
All right. I stand up, I make my mental note of where I left off in the book, and then I slip it back into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe that I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? I think I'm going to take a quick break here, if y'all are cool with that, because it's been about 2 hours, and there's a lot of reading, so I'd like to have some more tea. I can't wait. I can't wait to show my poem to somebody. I'm gonna have to go with Yuri, obviously. Only if I bring tea for the rest of you. I think I can do that. I can certainly try. They're thirsty work. She did a lot of jumps for my poem, then we gotta show it to her. We gotta show it to her. Let me get a clips of the week ready for you guys. Or a couple of them, in case it takes a little extra longer. Have a good one, fool. Sleep well. Gentle reminder, tonight's stream is sponsored by Head & Shoulders and Twitch, who are giving away 100,000 bits to 35 lucky people. HS Golden Ticket, if you want to know more. Exclamation point in front of that. Let's see here. Let's go to 2017. HS Golden Bits. I'm sorry, not Golden Ticket. Golden Bits. I keep saying Golden Ticket because I keep thinking of fucking Willy Wonka. Alright, this one's good. And then maybe like 2018? That was an alright year. And then we'll also go with like... This music, though. This music is like watching Nathan just exist and do anything. I can't do the cat cam or else I would.